So the mindset overall needs to be that outcomes over outputs. You have to know as product manager what you are getting paid for in theory, like in spirit, not in theory, in spirit. That you understand that even in this shitty sort of organization structure that everybody has, which is geared towards outputs, you are the bastion of driving outcomes. That is why you are being hired. That is why product management exists in the first place. Otherwise, product management is not required. Sales is selling, engineering is building. So what's the problem? The problem is, and that's how companies have been, consulting companies, sales sells, engineers build. There is, you're not, but you can grow a very profitable business, like, in every company that's been around. But in the last 10 years, software companies that are outcome based, like Dropbox and Slack and Teams and stuff like that, AWS, they have outpaced the growth of regular companies where you sell, you make a 10-20% margin, cost plus pricing, and everybody's happy. And now everybody wants to become this outcome oriented company, but they don't even like realize how to do that, because everything is stacked in what was taught in Porter's five forces and whatever at Harvard and Wharton 20 years ago. In the software world, none of that matters. There is so much competition that you cannot keep track of your competition. I'll talk about that and more later. And I'd love to hear what you guys sort of have been taught at business schools recently. But so output is project mindset. Deliver things, align around structures, who does what by when, focus on goals you can control. There is no ambiguity in any goal. At this time, some things will happen. Outcomes is about product mindset, alignment around shared outcomes. And the question you're asking, if you deliver on all your tasks and nothing improves, are you successful? That's what you are being asked, because what is happening is, even in small or large companies, you produce a bunch of stuff and nothing improves. You put machine learning, you hire 3, 4, 7 data scientists, revenue is still the same. No customer acquisition has improved. No customer is happy. But we have 7 people on staff doing machine learning. We have integrated with PyTorch and Keras and this and that, SageMaker. Everybody's happy. Everybody's improving their resumes. But if I'm the chief revenue officer, I'm like, why does this team exist? They keep releasing these models and nothing happens to our customers. We don't get better leads. We don't drive longer lifetime value. What are we doing? So let's hire a product manager. And what a product manager should not do is go native.
What do you mean by that?
To become like the engineering team. In my opinion, product managers should be embedded with the sales team, not with the engineering team. Because if you are the product manager and you're supposed to get the customer perspective, and you have never sold that thing to anyone, you never booked a meeting, you never got anybody on the table, you never pitched to them, you don't know what is working, what is not working, you never sold anything and gotten a check like, yeah, this is fantastic. You not pitched that product really. How do you know what is working and what is not working? You are theorizing this will work and that will work. And you are embedded with engineering, where you are always, surrounded by Jira tickets and, tech debt and migrations and APIs not working and P1 bugs. How does that put you in a mindset to be outcome oriented? After some time, you resign and you say, okay, if every 2 weeks I have a sprint thing, Sunday night I sit down and I put down who's working on what. But I have never sold this product to anybody. I don't even know how hard it is. If I send 40 emails to prospects, does one person reply or does 4 people reply? What is my value prop? What do I write to a prospect saying in one line, so they teach you in business school that you should have this value prop. Amazon has this thing, you should write this press release and go backwards. But you are never given an opportunity to actually talk to a prospect and test out 10 different versions of your email, or be on a call and pitch to somebody. So you never know what's happening. But that is what you are expected to. Without that is your role.
And the funny thing is that even the engineers on the engineering team,